Top 5 best helmets. Ahmed's list. You ready?
Ahmed's list, top 5.
Number 5, I hope this is on your list as well because I think they're cool. The Rams. The Rams helmet with the horns, I think is unique, and they have multiple color horns, and I like them all, kind of. I like the white on the blue helmet.
Yep.
I like the kind of the gold yellowish horns.
Sure.
And, the gold and the yellow.
I hear you there. I'm not going to lie. This didn't make my top 5, but it was very close.
Okay.
Yeah, it was close. I do like this one a whole lot.
Number 4, this could be controversial, but it's Washington Redskins.
Oh,
a lot of controversy, with the logo and everything, and should they change it, probably should do that. But as far as a aesthetic look and a classic helmet, it's one of the more recognizable ones out there.
It is. I love the Redskins uniforms. I'm a big fan. Now they need to change the name. Yes. Okay. It's got to go. Sorry.
We're not rating the name. We're just the look of the helmet.
But
as a man who tries to say the nickname as little as possible on this podcast.
Yep. And I'm trying to work on it, and I can't believe I just let it slip out right there. But Washington.
But I didn't want to hold it against the helmet because I think the helmet looks pretty cool.
The helmet is special, and I don't know really where we stand with that all together.
I don't know either.
But that Redskins name needs to change. I know that, but I am a fan of their helmet.
Helmet looks cool to me.
Yeah.
Number 3, their biggest rival, the Dallas Cowboys. I have them at 3. There's a lot of people in Dallas, though, even though they're in the top 5, they're probably very upset with this ranking. But it's a classic helmet, and I think it's very good. I just think there are 2 that are better than it. And the number 2 helmet.
Yep.
Is the Buffalo Bills.
Whoa.
Give me the Buffalo, iconic, with like the red spear going through its head, whatever that is.
Iconic is a little...
It's iconic.
Why?
They
went to
like
Super
light.
Bowls with a different color helmet.
Yeah. Pete's telling me it's not a spear going into the head of the buffalo.
Yeah, they didn't put a spear in the. What are you talking about?
He's running so fast. Light is just coming off.
What do you think? This is Dances with Wolves? They're shooting arrows at the thing and they're putting it on the side of their helmet. That would be hilarious, actually, if they had like a buffalo with like bow and arrows like sticking out all over it. Like, hey, we're the Bills. We get shot a lot.
That's how tough we are. We can survive with a spear.
Iconic, though. I'm challenging you on iconic. Right? You can't just throw that word around, okay? Iconic is negative, Ghost Rider. Sorry.
I like it. I like
do
the logo.
Like it, too. It's not making my top 5. I do like it.
And the fact that it's the city name, too. It's, Buffalo is the city name.
Well,
it's got a weird, unique thing to it there, too.
I like the red ones back in the day, though, too.
Okay.
And when they went to 4 straight Super Bowls, they were red.
That's right.
Remember, red.
Yeah, I like those, too. Yeah. I think those were okay.
Right. So, therefore, your white ones are not iconic.
And number 1, the number 1 helmet out there, according to Ahmed Fareed, is the Minnesota Vikings.
What?
The purple matte. I love matte helmets. The matte helmet is my favorite. Don't give me shiny, give me matte. And that's what they've done, and purple is awesome in sports. I think purple is a great team color, and the horn is just cool. The horn is iconic.
The horn is iconic. I like the matte, too. This is one of the better helmets in football. I agree with you. I mean, man, Mike Florio, you guys are going to be buddies here. Holy cow. I mean, he's
although Mike's very hard on his home.
He'll probably be like, it's the ugliest helmet I've ever seen.
He gives him the business. So that's my top. That's my top helmet. The Vikings. I like it.
That was your top 1.
That's my top 1.
And just the purple and the matte are what sold you, huh?
I feel like with my whole list, you were very confused. So I feel like we're not going to have a whole lot of overlap here.
No, we're not. I can tell you. Your list would be the ones I would think about from somewhere from 6 to 15.
Okay.
Like all those, they would be in that mix.
The best of the rest.
The best of the rest. Yeah. But I mean, not. I have 1, I think, of yours in my top 5.
Okay. All right.
I mean, my number 5 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes.
Okay.
I like it. All right. Just get used to it, everybody. I'm going traditional. All right. I'm Johnny traditional. And the reason I like this helmet, first off, there's some unique things. Keep this up here, Pete. Is 1, you see the yellow stripe. It's nice. Black helmet. It's got the 3 little stars or whatever they how they are for the 3 rivers, right, that convert there in Pittsburgh because it used to be 3 Rivers Stadium. I believe that's why they're there. The numbers being in front of the helmet are unique. Nobody else in football has the number in front of the helmet like that, right? You see the number there?
Yep.
Okay.
I do like that.
Okay.
That's a
and
big
I think it's really cool that the other side of the helmet has no emblem and is just steel, like a Steeler, like it's steel because it's a steel town, and that's why they're the Steelers.
So here's the old logo of like a steel company. Is that right, Pete? We're going to show, and look at how similar they are. So that's where they got the logo.
They got it from. Okay. So it has nothing to do with the 3 rivers, or maybe it does, and Not really. Okay,
maybe they can say that.
Shut up.
You can add that in later. It's like a book. You know, you're reading. You have your own You have your own interpretation of art.
Yeah.
That can be your interpretation. The Three Rivers there is what the three stars are for.
Okay,
it's the old,
I like it.
Old steel company logo.
It's got meaning to their city.
I like that. That could have been in my top 5. I'll give you that.
Okay.
There's a lot to like. The numbers in the front.
All right. It is cool, right? Ooh, I saw he might want to switch.
I don't know who I would knock out.
Yeah, I don't know who you would want to knock out either.
You'd like to knock out Washington.
No, maybe the Bills. I don't think the Bills deserve to be there.
The Bills are so good.
It's iconic.
Spear coming out of his head.
We're shooting Bills. Okay, number 4, the Chicago Bears. Again, I like the simplicity.
You're Johnny, like, give me a team that's been around forever and has been halfway decent.
Most likely is where we're going to go here. You're right. That's exactly. I like just the iconic, simple look.
Oh,
the C for Chicago. C for Chicago. This is iconic, okay? Yeah. Walter Payton, Mike Ditka, Dick Butkus, Gale Sayers, they've worn this helmet. And no stripe down the middle. That is the other thing I do like about it. It's a little iconic that way as well. So I don't know. I like it. You're right. I'm probably a little entrenched on the history of the team as well. I do tend to lean that way, but I like the Bears one a lot.
But you see the C, and you know it's the Chicago Bears.
You do know it's the Chicago Bears.
That's pretty cool.
And it's a unique color scheme with the navy blue and the orange. I think that's kind of, rare. We don't see that a whole lot in professional sports. Okay, number 3. And this was tough. My top 3 were tough. I really switched the order a few times before I kind of came down. I'm going to Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, my God. We're never going to get that right.
I can't get it straight. But what? The Raiders.
Yeah, that's another logo where you see it and you obviously know.
I go a little bit too, Ahmed, just to let you in on this. Like, growing up, watching my dad or myself playing as I was still growing up there were certain teams where I don't know, when they came out of the tunnel and I saw them across the field or if I was in the stands, I was just like, oh. And the Raiders are one of those teams, like, when you were in the mezzanine level and you started to see guys gather in the tunnel, they were about to, you're like, oh my gosh, it's the Raiders. I could see the silver. Oh, and it just had a special way about it. And then, of course, the eye patch and the guy with the cross and bones and all that crap. That's just cool.
Do you know the story behind that?
Oh, I don't. Demo Little Lettuce was trying to tell me, and I just tuned him out.
So apparently, and I learned about this today, too, from Pete. That's what they think. It's not necessarily... No, Pete's saying it's 100%, but I don't think it's 100%.
Yeah, Pete said,
I think a lot of
Eric
multiple
reports. Hair was 100% the best hair we've seen in football history.
Randolph Scott was like an actor in the early 1900s, and for our YouTube audience, we're showing you a picture of him right there.
Similar facial structure.
Yeah, the chin is very similar. It's like a wide chin with the divot in there.
That is.
And so it might have been.
Was there a pic? Did he wear a eye patch one time in his life to put that together? Did
Good question. They just took liberties with
did they just
Randolph
he's got
Scott.
the perfect face. Now let's put an eye patch and some swords behind him.
I just wish he had trouble seeing out of that eye. We'll give him an eye patch.
Let's go punch him and see if we can break that eye.
So that's what many people think that's what the logo came from, but I don't think they ever paid him, so they never admitted it fully.
Oh yeah, okay, of course they did. So. Yep. All right, so that's I like the Raiders.
That's 3 for you.
And they haven't been around forever, ever. So they're not but they've been around for a long time. The Packers. Back to forever, ever.
Yep.
Okay? Back to the team who has been here for more than 100 years of the NFL. The yellow, how it pops, the yellow, the green and white, unique. It's a yellow helmet. There's no other yellow helmets in football like
I'll give
that.
You that.
And, I do think that the symbol, the G wrapped around in that oval there is just really cool. And again, maybe I'm a sucker for history, but the fact that Ray Nitschke and Bart Starr and Brett Favre and Reggie White and Aaron Rodgers have all worn this helmet, I guess does add to the lure, and to think that Lombardi was there. But there's just something special to it, and I like it. It pops, yet it has traditional values to it.
The G is unique enough to where you feel like, okay, that's the Packers.
It is.
There,
it's
when
the
I
Packers,
see that,
right.
I'm on board with the yellow. I think it's because you have so many teams out there that are blue, and white.
Yeah.
Even black now is kind of getting popular. That's different. I'll give you that. Okay. Not in my top 5, but I'll give you the Packers.
And then my number 1 is your number 3. It's the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
And it's the most. This to me is the most special helmet in the sport. Just to have that star standing by itself, the blue and the silver. I don't know. It's just a great look to me. You know, it's very rare that just the emblem itself has such a special meaning. I don't know. That star, when you see star in America, you just go, that's Dallas Cowboys. You know it. And they've kind of cornered the market on that. And, yeah, I like the Cowboys uniforms. I love their uniforms when they wear, you know, their navy blue jersey.
Yeah.
With their silver pants.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because they have 2 different pants, right? I've told you that. And that's my top 5. So I'm interested to see what people got out there and how they want to come at me or what their top 5s are.
I'm interested to hear what they say about the Bills being in the top 5.
I think
it's going to be very good.
I'm interested to hear what they got to say about the Vikings being number 1. Vikings is a good helmet. Like the Vikings.
I'm willing to, you know, Bills, you've rattled me a little bit on the Bills.
Yes.
I'll admit that.
Yes.
You've rattled me with them. But the Vikings, I'm not wavering on. They are my number one, no doubt, best helmet in football.
Okay. And I'm not mad at you there. The Redskins was the one that I think was very close to being into my top 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just make sure. I like the Chiefs one, but just don't love it enough. See if I'm missing any others. Listen, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan of the helmet. I am. I actually like that it has nothing.
A lot of people tweeted us saying that was the worst helmet.
I know they did. I know. I like that it has nothing on it.
I agree.
I mean, it's kind of iconic that way that it does that.
Iconic. See, now I've got you doing it.
You do. You totally got me doing it. All right.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.